Um, Basically, I will start saying that the SGA start visiting the CUNY-STAR coordinators, and pretty soon we're going to be visiting the CLIP director, because we have designed an admission vision to guide the students to the right path. And hopefully we're going to be working together next year, and the SGA will visit about the 230 students that are currently enrolled in the CUNY-STAR program. So we can motivate them and tell them all the resources that we have available as soon as they finish the CUNY-STAR program and then start the college. At the same time, I would like to mention, this is something that my treasurer personally told me that I really, 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 really wanted to mention here. Because I don't understand how is it possible that if you approach a professor, coordinator, or a chair of any department, they are not willing to listen to you. They just tell you, show me a proposal and come back. When in reality, we're here for the students. We're a student government, but at the same time, we're students, and we should be listened. Even though if we're right or not, even though if we have a great idea or not, we should be listening. All of you are here for us, and I'm here for the students as well. So this is something that, think about it. Whenever a student approaches you, do not discourage the student. I also would like to mention that, how is it possible that the president of student government, myself, right, have to wait about 3, 4, and sometimes 5 weeks to meet with someone? When I'm going to meet with a vice president, with a chair, with the president himself, I'm not going to ask for something for myself. I'm going to ask for something for 7,000 students that I represent. Because I don't really think that I'm going to need so much. Maybe a reference letter in the future. Right? But, rather than that, what do I really need? When I go and approach a vice president, the president, or someone here in the campus, I'm going on behalf of 7,000 students. And I'm not going alone, I go with my team. Because I got all the ideas, all the concerns that we have, and we take it there to the highest level we can, and then we try to find the solution. Because this is our goal. I would like now to talk about the tutoring center, the HOLC, because we have been receiving many feedback from students and even some tutors that would like to remain anonymous, because there are some tutors that only teach Math 20 or Math 10, right? And you say, oh, Math 20, Math 10. Why? And you have other tutors that they take even into differential equation. I understand demand issues, right? Demand. Oh, the demand is Math 10, Math 20. Okay, but here is the tricky part. Do they know calculus? Or do they know pre-calculus? Or they just know Math 20 and Math 10? And this is the concern. There are some tutors that they just only teach Math 10 and Math 20 because this is the only thing they know. The classes are there. I'm pretty sure they can take the classes as a volunteer and go to the pre-calculus and go to the calculus and learn and be capable enough. We need a tutoring center competitive. We don't need a tutoring center that when you go there is a tutor that doesn't have students because he only teaches Math 10. And then what about the others? They are packed because they're teaching Calculus 1 and Calculus 2. We need to build up a tutoring center more competitive, that all tutors can be capable of teaching up to Calculus 1, as the requirement says when they take the exam, to get into that job. This is one of our concerns, and we definitely are addressing this issue because we would like them to be capable enough. The brain is unlimited. Until today, right? Because there is no research that states something else, right? We are working on the process of a magazine with the advertising club located in 477 the C building. And they have interviewed us a couple of times, a couple of members of the HEA in different departments. If they approach you, hopefully, you will provide some information because they will post all the information they're gathering in a magazine that will be published hopefully next month. The HGA is behind that magazine that we're going to publish. And we're going to distribute all the departments, hopefully. There is another concern that I myself have experienced, and many students right here, is the advisor's knowledge, right? You go to your advisor. Oh, I would like to enroll in Calculus 3. I would like to enroll in Chemistry 2, and this and this. Okay, check, sign, log in, boom, that's it, bye-bye. They don't even ask you, did you meet the requirements already? Why are you going to take those courses? Because in reality, that's what they should be looking, right? I remember when I first started here in 2012, in the fall, I did my academy plan of my entire career. I knew the last classes I'm taking now back in 2012. And I did plan A, plan B, and plan C in case I failed, right? So I believe that the advisor should do that with each student they receive. Because I can ask voluntarily right now, and I'm pretty sure they're going to tell you the same thing I say. Yes, this one, this one, this one. Without knowing the requirements of those courses. And remember, it's like a network. If you take this course, which one are you going to have available the next semesters? And this is the goal, for you to know what are the following courses that you're going to take and finish on time. Right? Because that's what we're looking for. We're looking for students that can handle the courses and can graduate on time. I have designed an entire path for the admission department, and hopefully pretty soon Jerry will try to arrange the meeting with the admissions director. I was planning to have it now, but unfortunately the secretary is not here. Hopefully if he comes, I will provide it to you so you can have an idea of what I'm talking about. I am concerned also about the Spanish courses that we have here at Hostos. 60% of the college population are Latinos. Hablan español, right? And 4,000, the same amount, 60%, are taking writing courses, right? And then you go to the writing center, unfortunately, they cannot help as much students they wish. And this is a concern that the entire SGA is worried about. Because I already made the calculations based on their schedule, based on their availability, based on the working hours and appointment hours. The maximum is 363 students per week, when we have 4,000 taking English courses. This is unacceptable. For me, this is unacceptable. Because how the students are going to be helped? How? You tell me. This is unacceptable. So this is something that we are encouraging and trying to find a solution. I already talked to the director of the Writing Center. I gave him some feedback. The student government is willing to get the conference room available for the tutors, to provide tutoring for the students, because we have a space and financial issue here. And the student government, hopefully, next semester, they're gonna allocate some funds to pay some tutors. And then also we're gonna be using our conference room to provide tutoring for the English students. Also, C391 can be used for that if we request it on time. But this is something serious that we need to address. These are the issues that the students are facing every single day. These are the issues they're facing, and we need to fix them. We need to work toward that direction, because this is why we're here. We're here for them, to help them. I checked the amount of courses that are taught in Spanish. Only 7 courses. Bio 110, Bio 110, Bio 130, Bio 130, Health 103, Psychology 101, and Sociology 101. Only 7 courses. Calculate 7 times 30. 7 times 3 is 21. 210 students can take English courses in a semester. When we have 4,000? Spanish, right? So they can advance by taking courses in Spanish, right? And then keep studying English. That's what I believe, right? If they're good learning sociology or psychology in Spanish, they can have the opportunity to learn that. And I definitely encourage, I don't know who's in charge, but I found out, to open more courses. To open more courses in Spanish, because 7 courses, this is unacceptable. We have tons of students out there that they can definitely learn in Spanish. Courses they can pass while they're learning English. This is the goal of Hostos Community College when it was founded. Right? This is the goal. That was the goal. And that should be the goal. That should remain the same goal. Help the Latinos, because this is 60% of our population are Latino. I understand competitive English. Yes, definitely. But definitely we can have more options as well. We can do that too. Now I will pass to the easy part. SGA Matters. SGA Matters, we had an SGA assembly the first week of November, where we provide the students all the information of all the activities we have done and all the activities we're going to do. They asked many several questions, so all the questions will respond. We have a calculus competition, but the VP took care of that. About 33 students participate in it, and we have a bunch of winners. Now we have to decide which one are the best. And we're going to provide a free calculator for them, but not a regular one, an expensive one. real good calculator, graphic calculators. The SGA scholarship, I would like to friendly remind you that our deadline is November the 28th. November the 28th. Please promote it to all your students, because many of you have classes. Promote it to all your students to apply online. We do not have the physical application anymore. We discard that option. We're going online, we're going green, and that's why I have my tablet here, right? No paper. So please encourage all the students to apply for the scholarship that is online in the Hostos website. At the same time, the SGA will have new applications. We will be receiving new applications by December, hopefully, because we might need some new senators for the next term. You can inform also your students about that if they are willing, if they would like to know more of the resources and how to help other people. At the same time, I would like to notify you about the SGA modification, constitution modification. We have finished our draft and will be presented tomorrow in our Senate meeting that we are going to have. And we have modified many different points of our constitution and many different issues to make our constitution nowadays. There have been 10 years that our constitution wasn't modified. So we're going to modify hopefully next year. Just to finish, I would like to thank Vice President Molina. I don't know if he's here or some people from his department, but I had a meeting with him about bringing engineering courses from LaGuardia. They are part of the continuing education department of LaGuardia. I took 7 different courses at LaGuardia while I was taking my associates here. And basically the courses were AutoCAD, blueprints, construction management, cost and estimating. And basically we're going to bring those courses here because we would like our engineering students to prepare before they go to City College. And just as a reference, I remember last semester when I took my first engineering courses, my classmates were struggling because they didn't know how to read blueprints. They didn't know how to use AutoCAD. I knew, I helped them. But even though, they had a very low grade. And this is really sad when you go to senior college and there is a GPA of 2.7 waiting for you there, when we can do more here and prepare the students here. I already sent the proposal to Professor Rodriguez to provide a free workshop during the winter section. Myself, I will provide it if I am approved by the department, to teach the students how to use the scale for engineering, how to read blueprints, tell them about the AutoCAD software. And the same thing we'll be doing continuing education because we need to make students more competitive in the market that we have today. Any questions, please let me know, and thank you so much.